Welcome, YouTube friends and family, to today's haul edition of the Wellness Homesteader. So I'm actually going to be filming this over 3 separate days because I have not 1, not 2, but 3 hauls I'm going to share with you. So since I did the pantry challenge, I started, I think the 23rd of December, something like that, or maybe it was the 26th, the end of December at any rate. I've picked up a little of this and a little of that, but I have not done any major bulk grocery shopping since. So let's get started here. First, let me share with you, oh yes, how beautiful is that? I was completely out of bread, so made my favorite maple buttermilk bread. And I want to share an opportunity with you. Let me tip this down from Butcher Box. So not only are prices of meat just astronomical, I don't know if you all have noticed this, but the quality of meat I've been getting is just not great. I shop both at Aldi and at Walmart. I do normally like Aldi meat, but the chicken has been just tasteless, and there has been supply issues for my favorite cuts, etc. So I did cut the lid of the box, and Frankie's behind the box, anxiously awaiting. But let me tell you a little bit about this Butcher Box service first. I will drop a link in the description box below. I received this and learned about it. Well, I didn't receive it from, I learned about this from Becky over at Acre Homestead. Give her a shout out. And she said it's just the most wonderful meat, and her mother-in-law is also ordering from them and very, very pleased. In the warmer months, I do eat a lot of salmon and fish type products because I get tired of just beef, pork, chicken, beef, pork, chicken, right? And I'm not a huge meat eater anyway. So because everyone is raving about the taste and the quality of these meats, these are grass-fed animals or non-GMO feed. It's just pretty amazing stuff is what I've been told. So what happens is, I'm sorry, I got sidetracked. You can order at whatever interval you want, 4, 6, or 10 weeks. Now, you can order a small box, which feeds 1 to 2, or a large box, which feeds, I think, 4 to 6. Or if you have a bigger family than that, of course, you could double up and get a small and a large together, or 2 larges, or whatsoever meets your needs. For this offer, you will get, and again, I'll leave the link, and you have to use my link to get the deal. You will get $30 off your first box. I will also get $30 off my next box, and this is a phenomenal offer. When I did it, I get 2 pounds of ground beef free for life every time I order. Guys, that's a huge savings, and it's always great to have ground beef on hand. The offer today, and this is March 25th, is for 2 pounds of salmon. I'll swap you some burger for some salmon because salmon's very heart healthy. And I'm sure if you don't like salmon, there may be some other options. So again, you have to use my link. And I am getting the small box every 6 weeks is what I've originally signed up for. You can change your frequency, you can cancel at any time. So it isn't a membership where you're going to be penalized if you try it once and think, I really don't want to do this. So I hope you'll give it a try. So let's dig into the box. So this just looks like a box. Oh, it had dry ice in it. Oh, yep. So this is what the dry ice looks like. I don't want to freeze my hand. And what I got is the wild caught Alaskan salmon. Can you see that? Yes. I'm sorry, Alaskan cod. Because I wanted a variety, not just salmon. And this is 2 pounds. Next up, oh my word, y'all, look at these. Look at the size. Look at the size of these chicken breasts. So they're boneless, skinless chicken breasts. And they have mini cuts of chicken. You don't have to get breasts. They had thighs, they had leg quarters, etc., etc. Then I got the Alaskan sockeye salmon burgers, and there are 8 burgers in a package, and yet there's more. Oh my gosh, y'all. Look at these gorgeous pork chops. Now that's a pork chop, right? That would be 2 meals for me. And it says, raised by family farmers committed to sustainable and humane practices, no antibiotic or growth hormones, ever, all vegetarian feed. So they feed their pigs all vegetarian feed. And then of course, you know, I had to have bacon. This is Applewood smoked uncured bacon. And same disclaimer, raised by U.S. family farmers. You know, what a great way to support our own country instead of dealing with supply chain issues. This is 2 pounds of sockeye salmon fillets. And if you all have never had them on the grill, oh, with a little bit of lime, so delicious and so heart healthy. And then free, I also received my 2 pounds of ground beef. And this looks great. 100% grass-fed, grass-finished. So no antibiotics ever, no added hormones. So this is some really high quality, good for me meat. I'm gonna try to sneak this box out before Frankie sees it because I don't want him in it with having had dry ice. Okay, so again, today is Friday. Yep, there's Frankie. On a counter. You're gonna think he lives on the counter. Sometimes I do too. I have actually on tomorrow, Saturday, I normally do not do the online order curbside pickup. And of course I don't do the Instacart. I couldn't think of what that was called. They don't have Instacart out here in the sticks, guys. But it is a fairly large Walmart order, and I'm doing some restocking of some pantry items, so I definitely will be sharing that with you. And then on Friday, they keep changing it, y'all. April 1st, yeah, I think April Fool's Day, so we'll see if it comes off. I get my Azure Standard order. So instead of doing 3 separate videos, I'm gonna put this all into one video. So you'll see my clothes change, you know, you'll see me change throughout the video, but this is what I like to do on a periodic basis. And not being a fan of grocery shopping, I feel like this butcher box is a great deal. I failed to tell you the price. For me, it was $159, free shipping. I did not think, given the amount of meat and the amount of meals I will get out of this, and the quality of the meat. You know, it's not great to get cheap meat that tastes cheap. So, very happy with this. This is gonna fill a lot of holes in my freezer because I'm pretty, I don't think I have any fish left at all. I think I'm down to 1 pack of hamburger, no pork chops. And those chicken breasts just look too good to be true. So the rotisserie chicken seasoning that I purchased from the Amish market is gonna go on this chicken breast. But I think 1 chicken breast will probably feed me 3 times because they're so large. So stay tuned. Next up will be the Walmart haul. Welcome to part 2, my Walmart haul. So just a couple of things that I wanted to share with you. I normally do not do an online order, you know, curbside pickup, because I like to go in and I like to compare prices. I also like to pick my own produce, but when you're pressed for time, pardon me with my hiccups, guys. I'm so sorry. I wish I did not have chronic hiccups, but I do. And every time I think I'm done, I'm not done. So, did have to get a couple substitutions. One nice thing about Walmart, I order a lot of Great Value brand. If it's out of stock, they will substitute a name brand. You always have the chance to approve it. And what I think is really nice is they charge you the Great Value price. So crackers and almond milk were the two things that they did not have the Great Value brand. I didn't run in personally to any limits today, which is a good thing. They were short on a couple things that I would have ordered more for. So a lot of this is to replace my prepping that I used during the no grocery shopping period of time, or the pantry challenge. So let me pull the camera off the ring light here, and I will show you what I bought. I spent $145.98. Stay tuned. Just a reminder for those of you who like to prep, if by chance we have a problem with the grid, I always like to keep some little propane tanks. I have several, but I thought probably time again. They're sometimes hard to find in the winter, but I use these for my grill. So I have 2 of those. And I do buy the Southern Sweet Tea Drink Enhancer. However, I don't know if y'all can see, it has 0 calories, but the ingredients list is kind of long. It has some color in it. I cannot drink regular iced tea anymore because of having kidney stones. So if you all know an alternative or a clear alternative, you can get some of the berry flavors in clear. At least that would decrease the amount of dye I'm consuming. All right. Then here for my prepping, I got 2 pounds of pinto beans, 2 pounds of black beans, a pound of Great Northern beans. I have been craving soup beans and cornbread, so we will definitely be doing that, probably with these Great Northern beans. On to the canned meat. So even though, yes, I got a butcher box delivery, this is good to have when you're in a pinch for time, and it's very economical as well. The roast beef was a little bit pricier than I expected. It's 12 ounces. This is great for beef and noodles, and this was $3.78. The Chunkalite Great Value brand tuna, I did buy a 4-pack because, guys, believe it or not, I have worked my way through all that tuna, a lot of which went to my grand cat. Because the bacon-flavored generic Spam was such a hit, I purchased 2 cans of that. And then it's always good to have cooked beans, because while I have 2 pounds of dry beans, it's also nice to have the cooked ones in a pinch where you wouldn't need water to reconstitute them. Back here, you may be wondering why on earth I bought yarn. So I am actually using the blue and the green are the colors where I'm doing my small remodel on my great room, and I am working on an Afghan. I had another cone of this already, so I thought, let's go ahead and get 2 more. And here was one thing that was limited. That's all they had left, but they should be getting more in stock. I'm really excited to try the Back to the Roots Organic Mushroom Grow Kit. If you are a user of Fetch, this is one of the rewards items, but it's just add water, harvest in 10 days. Very excited to say all of my yellow cherry tomatoes are up in my arrow garden, so I will have cherry tomatoes inside before I'll have cherry tomatoes outside. Another item that was on Fetch, and because it doesn't expire, I went ahead and got some raw, unfiltered honey, local hives, and it says alfalfa, which is bad, aster, basswood, clover, and goldenrod. So I have the honey. This was my substituted crackers for the Great Value brand. And guys, if you've never tried the Great Value brand, they're quite a bit cheaper and every bit as tasty. Another item that was on Fetch that I wanted to try. So let me first say I am not keto, but these are considered keto bowls. So there's only 8 grams of net carbs, 21 grams protein, 3 grams of sugar. So it's healthy whether you're doing keto or not. This is by Happy Foodie. So I got chicken parm, chicken Alfredo, and Southwest chicken. And all of them, that has 4 net carbs. This has 7 net carbs. But a healthy and a quick alternative when you need a quick meal and you haven't thought anything out. Although I make all of my own bread, I decided to get some of these sub rolls for the bratwurst that I bought from the Amish grocery store, and those are mushroom and Swiss. I thought that they would be really tasty. They're so large, bigger than I thought that they were going to be. So I may only need like half of a bun, and I plan to freeze the rest. I got freeze dryer on the brain. This was supposed to be unsweetened vanilla almond milk. They grabbed the almond milk, which is totally fine. I use this for my smoothies. And again, this was a substitute for the Great Value brand. Here's another interesting find. The 8-ounce containers. Usually I buy the 16 of sour cream. If you bought individual 8-ounce containers, it was cheaper than buying one 16-ounce. So I did do that. And in case you're worried about some of the Great Value brand, this does not have anything bad in it, just the cultured pasteurized cream and enzymes. So very much like the Daisy for a fraction of the cost. Container of Great Value cream cheese, 18 extra large eggs, a pack of the multicolored little sweet peppers. I have a recipe that I want to make using English cucumber, these peppers, and some onions that I have on hand. I also got 2 yellow zucchini. They didn't put my green zucchinis in, my zucchini. And then 2 packs of fresh spinach for salads, as well as with my new freeze dryer. I am thinking of trying to freeze dry a portion of this and then powder it for my smoothies. So, wasn't a cheap grocery run. I will say this added about $20, as did the mushroom broket. So some extras, but still lots of good shelf-stable items to build the pantry. So the next part of this video will be my Azure Standard haul. It's one of the biggest hauls I've done, so I'm really anxious to show you what I found. So stay tuned for that. Well, welcome back to the third and final haul. I feel like all I've done is shop. But, you know, when you do a pantry challenge and you haven't really stocked up since December, I haven't really purchased that much. And if you know, you know. Could I be wearing any more clothes? I feel like Joey from Friends. So yes, I have on thermals, a sweatshirt, and my jacket because I hate coats. It is so cold here today, and it snowed, and they call it, I think, grapple. It's like snowballs, like it's kind of between a snow and an ice. Yeah, of course. So after standing outside for an hour, I'm trying to warm up with a little cup of tea and my Ray Dunn Peepsake mug. So guys, let me tell you a little bit about Azure. I've done it before, but I'll try to make it brief. Azure Standard is a company where you can go online, create an account, locate a drop, a goods drop near you by putting in your zip code. You can sign up for that drop. It will give you clear dates on what your order cutoff is and what the delivery date will be, always subject to change. And then you simply go to the drop. Everybody pitches in, helps unload the truck. This was, I say this every time, but this was the largest haul we have ever had, ever. I was shocked. And if everything would have been in stock, it would have been $2,000 more. So even Azure has some supply chain issues. This time I did really well. I was only missing one item. So once you've placed an order, and I'm going to drop a link in the description box. If you click on that link, which will take you out to get you signed up, and you use my link, I will get a $25 Azure credit to use on future grocery purchases or goods purchases. But also then you will get your own link that you can share with friends and family. So I got an email, guys, I'm not sure about this, that said I'm still an Azure affiliate. So I will tell you that I received a $35 credit. However, my bill does not reflect that, and I think it was an email sent in error. They give you a 90-day opportunity. If not enough people sign up using your code, then they stop that opportunity for you, and it may come again later down the road. So let's get into the haul. Stay tuned. Okay, when you place an order, you will get like an itemized statement. And what I do is I go out, I'll look at Walmart and I look at Amazon. Those are the things that are available to me. If I paid more, I give myself a minus. If I paid less, I give myself a plus for money saved. So my total order, including shipping of about $20, was $258.50. And guys, you're not gonna believe this. I saved $178.97. So let me share each product and what I saved. So I don't know if you've all ever used a bamboo toothbrush. It is completely biodegradable. All the packaging is biodegradable. This was a little pricey. I spent $1.99 more than I would have on Amazon, but I really like the fact that it is biodegradable and I'm not putting more plastic into the landfill. All right, so that's item number 1. I paid $7.98. If you have never tried Azure's toilet tissue, like whoever thought I'd be, sorry, I'm doing really terrible. This natural value, guys, it is soft and plush, post-consumer recycled content, no chlorine bleach, free of dyes, inks, and fragrances. What I love about this, besides the price, is that it doesn't leave all that bathroom lint that I just hate. So I just checked Walmart yesterday. I paid $10.83 for this at Walmart. It was $14.83 for Great Northern, which is usually my go-to if I can't get this. Then I'm going to try Marvel of Four Seasons lettuce. And I need to tell you, this has 500 seeds in it. I paid $4.73. The same package on Amazon, $8.53 for a savings of $3.80. Okay. Continuing on, I like the granules versus the powdered onion. So granulated onion, granulated garlic. I was able to get organic onion. I was not able to get organic garlic. For the garlic, I paid $5.25. The equivalent on Amazon, $12.99. And the organic onion granules, I paid $4. Equivalent on Amazon was $5.98 for a savings of $1.98. Now y'all are going to be like, wait, you're allergic to soy, why'd you buy soy sauce? I bought it for my kid. So this is an organic, show you bronze label, high quality soy sauce. I paid $4.59. They want $12.45 on Amazon. I got my typical 4 pounds of organic oranges. I don't have an equivalent for you. These were $10, $3.68, so a little more than $1 an orange, pretty typical. Next, the organic vanilla extract, 4 ounce. I paid $13.40. It is $18.22 on Amazon. Let me flip pages here. All right, I did purchase 10 pounds of organic all-purpose flour, unbleached, because it's nice for me to have some pre-ground flour. I paid $11.57. I thought that was such a good price because it's $30 on Amazon. $30. One of the pricier items here is the Maple Valley organic maple syrup. And if you watched when I went to the Amish grocery, I passed up on their gallon. I paid $45.13. The equivalent on Amazon, $68.95. Now, this will last me a very long time. Best buy ever, guys. If you are an Azure buyer and you have any use for buttermilk powder, you cannot beat their prices. So this is non-GMO buttermilk powder, which that's great. And hang on, I lost my place here. I paid $10.45 for 5 pounds. So, and I don't just pick the most expensive item. The closest thing that I could find on Amazon, I would have paid $69.95 because they sell it in them itty bitty quantities. But even putting in bulk, I could not find anything over a pound. Now this I did not find an equivalent to. This is compost starter. I'm having a little trouble with my compost bin not wanting to break down things. So I'm gonna give this a shot and see if I can't richen up my compost starter and see if I can't get things to break down a little better. Okay, guys, I keep losing my place. For the organic sweet potatoes. There we go. I paid $18.50, and the Walmart equivalent would have been $10.80. But these are big, beautiful sweet potatoes. I can't wait to make some sweet potato fries. I've been very impressed with this cleaner as well. It's made naturally. I cannot find it anywhere else, but this is the eucalyptus and lavender. So I thought I would give that a shot. So I did not count this in my gains or losses. All right, I've skipped something here because I still have a couple things. Hold on, guys. The avocado oil. Where did it go? I'm sorry. So 32 ounces organic avocado oil. I've been very impressed. I've been using this. Paid $13.46, the equivalent that I could find at Walmart, $26. Now there are two items that I didn't bring in here that I'm going to share with you in just a moment. I hope you'll excuse my fiddling around, but I'm super excited about this haul because it's things that I needed and things that I will use. One of the things I did buy that I didn't bring in here was Cascade Minerals Soil Booster Remineralizing, and it was 44 pounds. I could not find an equivalent of that anywhere, so it's not counted in the savings, but I guarantee you that I paid less for it at $31.55 than what you would pay at any lawn and garden center. I also have been hearing about the fertilizer shortages, so I ordered 40 pounds of Nutri-Rich organic fertilizer. I paid $20.43. Guess how much it's up to on Amazon, guys? $89.99. So look for those deals, look for those bargains. Don't discount Azure. And hey, if you don't have an Azure drop near you, I would encourage you, if you have like-minded people in your area, community, family, that would also purchase, because there is a minimum drop to set up a drop, go ahead and reach out to Azure. And when you go to their website, there is an option clear at the bottom that says start a drop. So I would encourage you to do that. I also wanted to share with you, one of our drop members has farm eggs. So of course I got my eggs, and I have not powdered these yet because my freeze dryer is full of more spinach and strawberries. Here are just some of my freeze dried items. These are apples, that was spinach, which I will powder and put in smoothies, and then some of the strawberries. So I've got to do some vacuum sealing. I have to get all this put away, and I hope that you've enjoyed all these hauls. I think I'm pretty well stocked. Today I need to work on organizing my pantry a little bit better. So I hope you've enjoyed this. Please smash the like button if you would, and drop me a comment below. What do you think about Azure? What are you seeing in your area in prices? Are things going up like crazy? Let me know. All right, and as always, be healthy, be well, be blessed, and I'll see y'all very soon. Take care.